James Harden's isolation game is a sight to see. Everything is calculated, but it's all off of instinct at the same time. Just like Kobe or MJ's turnaround, like Hakeem in the post, like Steve Nash in the pick and roll. So I'll break down exactly how he works his magic on a nightly basis. First of all, you'll notice the repetition in Harden's game. He's constantly moving, and he never leaves the defender time to relax, unless it's calculated that way. Many times this gets his defender moving in place until he sees him in a position that he wants to attack. Just watch how much Harden has his defender moving here, simply off repeating that one move. Perfect example right here. He gets Turner moving backwards with that repetition, and now he's at his mercy. He sets up almost every ISO possession with that signature combo of crosses in between the legs, which actually throws defenders off because of how simple it is. He can do it fast, he can do it slow, he can hezzy, or he can go by. It really leaves so many options, and this keeps the defender on their heels. They just never know what's coming. But it's key that this whole time he's reading their feet. There's an old expression in pretty much all sports that you can't go anywhere without your feet or your legs, and I've never heard anything more true. So if the top foot is too high, he'll attack it. Because to slide with them, they'll have to turn their entire body.
Harden on Vonleh. He has scored the last 7.
Just watch how hard it is for the defender to drop step with his right foot, then keep up with Harden on the drive. It's pretty much impossible. And if they open up their body too much, it's an easy blow by. This also includes reading where the defender's weight is and is going. If they're on their heels, it makes it hard for them to shift their weight forward and contest such a quick step back. But if he reads the man's weight coming forward, it's over. He's too quick out of that move. Here he sees Damian Lillard's foot moving forward, which is enough for him to know that he's got him. And if the defender just isn't moving their feet much, it makes it even easier. He knows they'll be late to react, so he just steps back and knocks it down most times. And that's another thing about how simple his package is. He can explode so quickly out of these two simple moves. But what makes Harden such a wizard is how he baits his defender into exactly where he wants him every time. So for example, he'll do the same move multiple times with a different speed each time. Watch here how he goes slow between the legs crossed, and then the same thing fast. This lulls him to sleep, causing him to bite on that move when he uses it the second time. Also, once he moves his defenders once, he's able to predict what they'll do the next time. Watch how he uses this hezzy to test what his defender will do. His defender slides with it, so he knows he'll do the same thing when he fakes that explosion into a crossover. Easy money. Watch here, he gives Lopez a slow cross, and it causes him to rotate his feet and drop his back foot. So he knows when he does it fast, he'll rotate his feet again. If we're being honest though, you're not going to get fully by your man every time, even if you're James Harden. So it's key to develop that creativity like James has, to make something happen out of that advantage you create. And finally, these first few steps out of the cross are huge for creating separation. And Harden always gets in that great acceleration position with a very good forward lean and positive shin angles to get that rapid burst by his man. So just every time you watch James Harden play, just think of these things. You'll be amazed at what you see. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and check back every Wednesday and Sunday for new videos. Make sure to follow our Instagram for exclusive content. We're posting a bunch of tutorials, game breakdowns, creative contests, and more. Plus, you can follow our journey along the way. Stay tuned.